Hello, my friends. We are in the adjunct garage to the metal shop where everything is hibernating. See the motorcycle? There is the Jeep. So I am working on the Jeep today. Just got a tiny little project. You can see this really crappy $50 Motor Trend cover that I have on here, which is fine for inside. Really just a dust cover. So we're gonna pull this back a little bit. Get into the Jeep if we can. Maybe, maybe not. Sorry, this is some really good video right there. So, what I have today are the GPCA tie-down anchor bolt set. These things are pretty cool. I have to admit, I got the idea to get these from Jeep Gear and Gadgets. Check his channel out if you don't already subscribe. Pretty cool. His wife's got a channel too. Just Jeep Gear and Gadgets for her. Not bad. Not a bad channel either. So what these are, you can see, they say GPCA on them. These are just hold downs for the hardtop. You know, so you can put them on by hand without having to break out your T40 Torx bit. These are nicer than anything that I've seen offered to date. I did some research trying to find, a really good product like this. I struck out these. I don't know if these are new to the market or what, but these are really cool. These are made for the the newer Jeeps, the JKs and the JLs, but of course they will fit. And you can take your top on and off by hand without any tools. The cool thing about these are, I think, even with the top off, I'm going to leave these in place. You obviously remove them, take the top off, screw this back in, and then, like it says, it's a tie-down anchor. This is a great spot. Now you've got, you've got one, two, three, 4 points, 4 tie-down points right there in your Jeep for your gear, for your whatever. These are pretty cool. So, I got these Amazon. I did have to pay. I bought a set of 6. They come in a set of 6. The newer JK JLs, like I say, only use 6 bolts. 6 was $30, and then I bought an additional 2 for $10 because I need 8 for my application. They come with the little block as well, and a washer, and even a nice little rubber grommet thingy there. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show this or not. We're a little tight in here. There we are, right there. So get the good video in my hand here. Just get this loose. And I mean, seriously, why? What do we need tools for to do this? I am also I'm looking into some solutions for the headline, the panel here, the header panel. These are Phillips screws. I'm going to try and get something different so that, again, so I can just take the top on and off without tools. You're on the you're on the trail or whatever, you got a buddy, boom, top comes off. Obviously you got tools, but so I'm going to do something, and these are like sheet metal screws almost. So I think I'm going to rig something up with some longer sheet metal screws and maybe a wing nut at the end of them, maybe with a little tack weld so I can buzz those on and off by hand. But anyway, so sorry, you're just watching my hand here pull this. And of course, the block is going to want to drop here. Let's try and prevent that from happening with one hand. And if you remember, I changed the weather stripping on this hardtop, so it's actually nice. So it kind of holds the bolt in place because I just cut slits. I didn't use that little punch to punch the holes in there. Okay, so did it. We got the T40 bolt out. We got the block. I like the blocks, the stock ones that came with the Jeep, better than the ones here from GPCA. The GPCA ones, they're just a square. They are black. You can't see them. Whatever. Sorry for this. Look, 3 plowable snows before December 1st. Today is December 1st, and I have snowblowed my driveway 3 times. This weather is just nuts. So there you see what it comes with. Got a block, you got a nice rubber washer, you got a regular steel washer. Drop the T40, put that aside here. So what we're gonna do is washer than the rubber. And the rubber is actually kind of nice because it holds the washer in place. The rubber will hold the little dealie in place here. All right, so I'm definitely not gonna be able to do this, put this on with one hand, so let's give a brief pause here while we get the GPCA tie-down anchor bolt set installed. Cool. All right, so that went on easy. I'm of course gonna keep my T40 and the nice little blocks that they give, just to have as a backup. Again, there's a nice shot of the product. They do fit, they do spin on. It's a little tight. You know, they do spin. They go completely in a circle. You don't have to worry about. And nice thing, I already did one on the other side. I just tested it out first before I shot the video. And the nice thing was, when you're twisting it on, they snug up kind of in line. So I don't know if that's intentional or not, if they actually took that attention to detail and cut the threads so that it, you know, kind of lined up like that. But that is where, on the other side as well, they snugged up just like that. So like I said, once the top is off, I'm gonna put these back on, and these are nice, kind of industrial, rugged looking tie downs. So cool. So all I have to do now is climb into the super cold Jeep and do the other 6. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna have to insert this here because I went to put these on, and here in the back there's like a built-in rib on the top, and it won't allow the knob to turn all of the way. So I'm trying to put this in, and I find, well, this one I can get to spin a little bit, but not all the way around. And look at this. This one's a defect. It's like I mean, I hate to compare it to a birth defect, but that's what it's like. It's like this one wasn't fully developed. It's like nice and smooth, and it's kind of messed up. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it in the grinder. I'll cut some off, and I'll grind it and make it nice and smooth. And I'll have 2 that are just made for the corner that'll spin in the corner there, so I can still actually remove this thing without tools, like I said I wanted to. I don't know if can you see that? There's the bolt hole, and there's that rib right there that won't allow it to spin at all. So hopefully, you know, you're modifying your Jeep, you're gonna run into stuff like this. Maybe that's why they come in a set of 6, so you can only put 3 on, and then you still got to use the bolts in the back. You got to have the ones in the back. You have to have those on. I mean, you got all this, a lot of weight back here of the glass and the hatch, and that, I mean, that would bounce and rattle around. That would drive you nuts. Unfortunately, I am stuck. I climbed into the back of the Jeep here with this harness bar. It's wicked hard to get in and out of, and I'm going to have to extricate myself to modify these. So just wanted to let you guys know what I ran into there, what you'll run into if you try and install these on your Jeep, CJ, YJ, etc. Cool, thanks, bye. I do have a bunch more stuff for this. You guys have seen the pile of parts, which is moved over there. I got a full Borla exhaust. I got a skid plate for the gas tank still to go on. I have differential covers, fluid change for all of them, a few miscellaneous parts still to come. And so I haven't forgotten about the Jeep. You know, I tend to do less stuff outside, you know, with the Jeep, with the Mustang, with whatever, when it's cold. I tend to do the inside projects, but I'll try and keep the channel going with the stuff that you guys like, which is the Jeep and the Mustang content. So as always, my friends, I thank you for watching. Please, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Give me a like, give me a share, thumbs up. It's always good. I'm so close. I'm so close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Please help me out. Recommend me to your friends. Do whatever it takes to get me over that hurdle. I would really appreciate it. All right, my friends. All right, take care. Bye-bye.